Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Alma, Missouri. We are just taking a walk through, well, horse ride through one of our plots of land. We are on the northern edge of our direct farm. By that I mean we are up here. And this is our farm. So we're got field 1 here that is ours, and we're just exploring up in here. Just kind of taking a look, see what our land is, what potential we have. We have a lot of lumber. So I think what I might start doing is investing in some logging equipment. It may just be a chainsaw and a log splitter type of deal. But we may be starting to deal with that, getting this plot of land cleared out. Or at the very least, you know, getting it thinned out, because there's a lot of trees in a small amount of space. It can't be healthy for the environment. So I think we're going to do that. I may also, at some point, decide to completely clear it with all the trees, say for a few around the border, and turn it into a grass plot. So that way we have animals for our feed? No, feed for our animals. So if you remember the last episode, by the way, I am feeling a lot better. It was about a 24 to 48 hour bug of some sort that I had. That kind of made me feel run over. So whether it was allergies or a cold or whatever is going around now, I have no idea, but I feel great. It didn't affect me too terribly much. I mean, it did, but it didn't. And yeah, but we actually got this field harvested up. It didn't actually rain until overnight that night, so there is that. I didn't actually have to rush too much. We did get everything put away into the silo. All the equipment got stored back to where they're supposed to go. And I got up early this morning and decided to get my horses out. This is should be my 4th and final one, as we do only have 4 horses. Right now, anyway. So, I do want to double check on their feed after we get back to the stables. But, doing this plot, harvesting it, and taking forever, has gotten me to realize I needed a new... Well, not necessarily new, but I went ahead and bought a second harvester. So... I'm going to need to make my way down to the shop. Think I might call Paul up and have him take me down there. I think I'll convince him to take me down there, and I'll pay for lunch. Or maybe an early breakfast, depending on what he's got going on, if he's ready now or if he'll be ready later. Another thing that I am noticing is that our grass areas are starting to need one final trim. It is November, yes, but doesn't mean the grass hasn't stopped growing yet. With no crops in the fields, it'll give me a chance to get all those areas cleaned up. It'll give me a chance to basically get our farm looking good. So that way, come springtime, there will hopefully be less of that to have to worry about. I also want to get this field and then our small cotton field that we had. I need to get those limed and plowed up. Basically getting it started for the way I normally handle my fields. So yeah. Got a big list of things on my plate today. I don't know why the horse just started sprinting like that. I did not tell him to. But his name is Racer after all, so... There is that. Good boy. And making sure all my horses have been brushed for the day. Yep. Charlie has been walked. Dolly has been walked. Or ridden, I guess is the correct term. That's Racer. And this is Jester. Yeah, I see you trying to walk away from me. Alright, let's get on down to the shop. Oh man, I am stuffed. We just left the diner there. That place always has great food. Mama Joe's Diner.
Weather update. Please be aware snow is coming.
Yeah, it's almost winter time. I highly doubt snow's coming when it's 67 degrees out. But let's not get hit by traffic. Nice deal with being in a small farm town. Not much traffic for the most part. Alright, let's see where if they got my harvester. Yeah. Alright, they have it around back. I actually spent a little bit more than I intended to, but they gave me a great deal I could not pass up. So we did get a new harvester, which includes two new headers to fit it, and a couple of other pieces. This trailer was on sale, and they just recently had this special edition Case IH brought in. I don't know exactly the details behind it, but they had it brought in, and they made me a deal, and I said, yes, where do I sign? And that included this guy here. This is an older piece of equipment, but it will allow me to spray, or at least drop, both lime and fertilizer. And I believe it also has a way I can set it up for spreading seed if I wanted to, which would be very helpful with doing, say, grass. If I need to reseed my grass, I can set it up to do that. So they don't quite have the details on that, and I said that's fine. I can always, look it up and go from there. Tubes definitely have seen better days. Looks like there might be some rust around the corners there. But they seem to have cleaned it up for the most part. Looks really good. And our beautiful Case IH 7250. This is our new beast. New header with a Crary air system. Or wind system, whatever you want to call it. It's been a while since I've used a header like this, so we'll see how it does with our harvester. And then, of course, this massive corn header. Folding one at that. Can't wait to use that and really take a bite out of our fields for the most part. I am going to keep both harvesters, clearly. We even have this one labeled number 2, because it is our second one. And it came with these tracks on here. And I just kind of like the look of them, so I haven't used tracks in quite a few series that I can remember. I'll probably go to my next series and go, oh, this one has tracks. Oops. But at least tracks like this, I don't remember using. I think I've had just like the A style triangle set up. But anyway, we're going to get convoy going here. Let's get the wishy-washies on. Flashers on. And at least headlights for visibility purposes, because there is traffic going. I thought I had turned it off on this map. This could pose to be a little difficult, especially with the size of this header. So let's see if we can get everything home without having any issues. We will see you there, guys. Oh, by the way, I just want you guys to listen to this starting up. That turbo. This is going to be a fun tractor to drive on this farm. I just thought I wanted to make sure you guys could hear that. So yeah, we'll see you at home. Alright, so I may have made a mistake by going with this large of a header. So I'll probably end up buying the next size down at some point. Yeah, I just kind of got overexcited when I realized just how big of a header that I can get. So I went a little overboard. My bad. But speaking of that, what I'll probably do is attempt to do some harvesting contracts. I know in my last video I had mentioned that I've been having issues. Did not mean to do that one. With doing the harvests. But what I want to do is
Hey boss, all done with this job, over.
Yes, thank you. I do want to make sure not to hit that. But I am wanting to, yeah, attempt to do some harvesting contracts because there are harvesting contracts here. I got 5. Looks like 3 of them I can do with the equipment I currently have. I don't have a sugar beet harvester, and my cotton harvester I returned because that was leased. So, yeah. The winter time will be spent working on whatever contracts pop up, whether it's a supply and transport type contract or harvesting or cultivating or whatever the case is. We'll definitely be working on that so we have a little bit of income going into the winter time or through the winter time as it is. Plus, it always is nice to help out our lovely counterparts throughout the county.
Weather update. Please be aware snow is coming. It could be heavy at times.
It's 69 degrees.
The time is now 12 o'clock.
In the meantime, I do want to get this guy.
Breaker. I'm all done. Appreciate the comeback, good buddy.
I want that one. I do want to get this guy filled up with lime, and I want to get him out into this field, started to work on that, so we can get it plowed up. This thing is nice. It doesn't have near a wide a spread as our little spreader, wherever it is. Can't think of it. The one that attaches to the back of a tractor. That one. But this one does have much bigger capacity, I do believe. So, while this one may not have the spread, it may need to go probably just as far as the other one before needing refilled. I do like to fit this little guy. Plus, you know, it may get me into getting a spreader attachment for this. So we can pop this off and put the sprayer attachment on and be done with it. It does take a little doing. I do have the support feet for this. So we will be able to take it off if we need to. And then I'll just have to keep my eye out for the sprayer attachment. And we can go from there. Like I said, I do have the instructions on how to adjust the box. That way we can get this to plant grass. Or I think even some of the other cover crop seeds that are cover crops that we can do. So there's that. So let's see how this guy does out here. We'll do 2. Like I said, I've been having some luck with the headland overlap being like 1 or 2%. I'm going to stick with 2%. Make that sharp. We're going to actually start in the center because why not? It allows me to kind of go over areas, drive over areas that don't have the lime down. So, don't need to worry about that. Oop, did you not generate? There we go. You're generated now. I'm going to start that. I want to come over to here.
Fired up and ready to roll.
We're going to allow it to use pathfinding in turns. Raise it late, lower early. We should be good to go then. And I don't really pay much attention to these. I don't change them. So, yeah. He only has a top speed of 29. Apparently doing 12 right now. for whatever reason to get over to the other side of the field. And this guy should take a little bit of time, I would think. Ooh. Getting me a good stretching. Woo, that feels good. It's been a long day today. You know, I don't know if I like this style of floater or the tricycle style. The one with the big front wheel. Single front wheel, that is. Thought about getting that for this, but... oh well, this works just as well too. Plus, I think this might be a hair more stable. They both have really good turning radius. So let's see how long it's scheduled to take this guy. 34 minutes. Not too shabby. So I'm going to take a look at those contracts, and I think we will get onto one of those. Again, I just want to see if it's something I got going on, or if it's base game stuff, or what. Because I think my next step to see what's going on, if it's anything of my doing, is to go into a base game with no mods and try to do it that way to see if it actually is one of my mods or if it's something to do with the base game itself. So, yeah. So, yeah, we got some new equipment today. Got to get an early lunch or late breakfast, whatever you want to call it, with Paul. And got our horses taken care of. And it's not even 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Alright, so I got the big map pulled up here. We are actually going to go do 2 different contracts. One on field 11 and one on field 24. Field 11 is extremely tiny. So with this header, it shouldn't take us long at all. I gotta remember, I have a semi behind me, so I gotta be careful on these turns. Not just a grain cart, but I do have... oh, there goes that sign. Where's my semi? Oh.
Hey boss, all done with this job, over.
You didn't do a job, lady. You're not getting paid. You decided you didn't want to try to get around that, so yeah. So yeah, I wasn't planning on having my farm turn into a case farm, but I'll take it.
Anyone with a copy, come in. Roger that. I'll get it done.
I may even... this might be blast... oh, can I get her? I'm gonna be doing some janky stuff to get around this bridge, okay. And it won't be the first bridge either. Good. You figured it out. A little jank, but you figured it out. That means I got 2, I think, more bridges to deal with. Like that, so sorry. I'm gonna break your immersion. I do that anyway because I like to break the 4th wall. But yeah, it wasn't my intention to get my new harvester be case and then make my auger setup for this harvester as a case, but it just kind of happened. This harvester was in the sales section, and considering I could get it with a beautiful American flag on it, And if you guys are not from America, there are other options for other countries. It doesn't have to be America. Just so you guys are aware of that. I just am an American, and I love to display my patriotism, even in games. So, I apologize. Well, actually, I don't apologize if you guys don't like that. Because to be completely honest, I don't want to cater to that. This is my channel. So, yeah. If you're not proud to be from wherever you're from, whether it's a different country, the USA, or whatever, then that's on you. I can't make you guys be a proud supporter of things I'm in support of, but I love my country, as messed up as it is. But it is my country after all. I wouldn't have it any other way. Well, except the messed up part, but again, we can't really do too much about that. And again, I think after this contract, I think I will be going with a swapping out for a smaller header.
I'm all done.
Oh, you're not done. You just need filled. Urgh. Let me go eat this field up real quick, and then I will get down to take care of you. Because apparently your needs come first, I guess. I'm going to leave him up here. And we can use the... Don't need that. Use the grain auger wagon to do the transportation. So I am definitely curious. Oop, I don't want that. I also don't want to take out my tires. Alright, let's see here. Okay, this one's doing it. It's got to be the map then. It's not... I thought I could do it on this map as far as harvests go. It's definitely just on that, on Stone Valley. That's very irritating. I wish I could figure out why. But at least I know it's not a mod I have. And I've tried to remove some of the mods that I have heard cause conflicts and such for Stone Valley, but clearly it's not working. Am I even going to get a full grain auger or full yeah. Yeah, that thing. Am I even going to get a full load? Alright, well, since we now know that it works, at least it can work with all the mods I have, because I didn't remove any mods before I started this. So, and the Stone Valley version I have is from the mod hub, same as this map. So I really don't know what's going on, unless it has possibly something to do with the premium expansion. Oh, what's the name of the other map I'm running on? Sorry guys, it's been a long day. Anyway, we're gonna get this done. I'm gonna get the other harvest done that I got listed. We're gonna take on the other contract once we get this stuff taken to the market for where they want this to go. And with it being November, it may not be until spring before we do anything else on this farm, on the channel. Then again, I say that, and next week we're going to be still in November, or we're going to be just getting into December. So I don't know exactly what the plans are. I just kind of wing it and take it week by week, day by day. So, as I'm missing some, I don't want to miss any. Come on. And we're at 77%. I may actually get a full load. Anyway, guys, we're going to call the video there. So as always, if you happen to like what you see, if you catch yourself in watching more than one of my videos, if I can get that out correctly, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just select a few here and there. And if you made it this far in my video, guys, I do definitely want to say thank you, and that I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I also hope each and every single one of you have a wonderful rest of your day and the rest of your week. We'll catch you next episode, guys. Take care. Peace.